All right, so now that we've made our chicken vegetable soup, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to making some chicken salad. I don't know if you've ever had Costco's chicken salad. It was a favorite years ago. We used to shop at Costco. We don't so much anymore. Now we kind of shop at BJ's because it's a little bit closer to us. But we'll pick up a couple of rotisserie chickens from time to time and use that to make chicken vegetable soup, or anything that we really make with chicken is made better with rotisserie chicken, in my opinion. So I've chopped up some celery and some red grapes. There's no wrong way to do this, and truthfully, probably would recommend a ratio of about 1 to 2 cups of chicken to a half a cup to a cup of celery, half a cup to a cup of grapes chopped up, and then maybe a half a cup of these toasted walnuts, which I'm just going to toast here on the skillet. You don't really need to do much with the walnuts. You could use any nuts, really. I use walnuts, sometimes pecan nuts, and I'll get this griddle nice and hot and go ahead and toast them up. Toasting them just gives them so much more flavor, so good. Ignore the water. It's actually the 16-hour mark, so I'm going to break my fast today with some decaf coffee and a little bit of almond milk to make myself a decaf coffee latte. And I'll also put in some Paleo Valley bone broth, chocolate bone broth, which is so good, a good treat for this Sunday morning. So I'll get through that in a minute. Probably should have removed this pan from the oven because it is good practice to clear the skillet off of the oven when it's really hot. But I don't want to touch the burner by accident, so I just keep it there. This chicken vegetable soup is looking amazing and just so hearty. I decided not to dilute it because it's a really good, like you can make a meal of it. Just you could have a scoop or two of this and it makes a meal. So this is the organic almond milk that I buy from Aldi. This has 35 calories and 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of carbohydrate. So listen, it's not milk, it's not cream, it's not half and half. But I stopped drinking caffeine and I stopped drinking dairy on the 1st of April, and today is the 21st of April. And if I've gone this long without caffeine and dairy, I'm just gonna kind of go with that. So here I'm gonna make a little treat for the week. I saw a recipe online, probably on Instagram somewhere. I'm gonna take these 85% chocolate Moser Roth bars that I bought from Aldi, and I'm going to heat them up in this pan on your right, on the burner on the right. And I'm going to go ahead and let that melt on low heat. You could also heat this in the microwave if you wanted to. And then I'm going to take some bananas and I'm going to cut them up. But first, I'm going to finish that latte. So, so good. Don't mind me trying to be artistic there. You can't see it on screen, but I'm going to also take some peanuts and kind of chop them up on a fine chop on the cutting board for this chocolate covered banana with peanuts. You could use any nuts if you like almonds, if you liked walnuts or pecans, macadamia nuts. So really, the sky's the limit on this. You could also throw nuts right into the chocolate as well to kind of cure your sweet tooth cravings. Really, what I'm learning is that when it comes to nutrition, right, like there is no one size fits all approach, but generally speaking, if you stick to whole foods, you're going to have an easier time um, mitigating any of the extra added sugars in your diet. You're going to be able to rely on whole foods. So if you want something sweet, obviously chocolate, cocoa nibs are a whole food. This chocolate I have here today is not necessarily a whole food, so this would be considered a treat. And like once in a while, my kids will probably eat this more than I will. But bananas are not bad for you. Any fruit is not bad for you. Like this, I remember hearing one of the doctors on Instagram or YouTube here say, like, ain't nobody getting fat off of fruits and veggies, okay? Like, let's be honest about that. If you're having a craving for something sweet, try to satisfy your craving with some berries. You could even use some cream or some whipped cream. You could dip some berries in chocolate, really high chocolate, 85%, at least 70% or higher, is actually a really good antioxidant. This chocolate Moser Roth, the 85% that Aldi sells, is actually, I think one bar is 160 calories, and I think it has like 4 grams of fiber in it, which is fantastic. So this is a good treat, um, just to kind of take care of a sweet tooth craving that you have. And usually, if you do have a craving, it doesn't take much. You don't need to eat the whole banana. You can just eat like a chunk of banana. And I'm going to get I have a little bit more chocolate here, so I'm going to get a little crafty and kind of slice this up into slices here rather than the whole banana. And I'm going to coat these in chocolate and top them with some nuts and throw the nuts right in there. So good for you. And the point is, in this morning, in the matter of 1 hour of time, we went ahead and we made some chicken vegetable soup. We made some chicken salad, and then we made this delicious dessert. I just stole one there, just a taste test. You always get a taste test, right? Whatever you're making, you should test it. So I'll get back to that chicken salad here. And Tim is our chef in the kitchen. Oftentimes, he's the one behind the apron, and he's the one that cooks a lot of our foods. So when I do get the opportunity to cook, if I'm craving something and want to make something, then I'll go ahead and ask him for help, and he won't hesitate for a second. He's super efficient at taking that Costco rotisserie chicken, excuse me, BJ's rotisserie chicken, and shredding it up and getting every last piece of meat off of it. So I'm going to use the scale here because Tim also likes to log his foods and recipes into my Fitness Pal. So I want to just kind of measure how much mayonnaise we're putting in here. The mayonnaise that I'm using is homemade mayonnaise using avocado oil, and is so, so good. This avocado oil, homemade mayonnaise, has a shelf life of about 1 to 2 weeks. Not that it lasts more than 2 weeks in this house, but the stuff that you buy in the store that has soybean oil doesn't last that long. So that should tell you something. That's kind of a food-like substance that should probably be avoided. So we're going to mix up this chicken salad and put this in a container, and there will be chicken salad sandwiches on the menu this week. So I hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to put some salt, pepper, and some onion powder in there. And voila. Of course, I had to taste test it. Bye.